Good afternoon, everybody. Christo from Getting Into Prepping. It's that time of the day again where I am going to be accepting a challenge. The challenge for tonight, it's going to be a night challenge. The challenge for tonight is to sleep in my sleeping system that I've currently got, that I'm using every once in a blue moon. First of all, it is going to be my trusty old military surplus sleeping bag that I'm going to be using, and then with that, obviously my sponge mattress, and then tonight just going to sleep in my bivy bag, or the poncho, so more like a bivy bag that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using this to sleep outside again. The temperature should be going down to around about 14 degrees, which is not too terrible. That's basically what the challenge will be for tonight. Chances of some rain, there is a slight chance of rain, so it might turn out to be quite interesting. But I'm ready for this and I'm good to go. So let me just set up, then I'm going to show you, and then once we've set up, I'll come back when it's sleeping time to jump into the bag and to spend the night. So yeah, let me quickly set up and show you what's cooking. So this is a very basic system that I'll be using. I've used this system plenty of times in the field during my military service time. So let me just quickly run you through it and say, first of all, it's just a ground sheet, or like I said, probably you could call it a bivy bag that I've got, that I've folded in half. And then on the inside of that, I've just got my sleeping bag, and then a very comfortable item, my mattress that I'll also be using for tonight. So that would be the system that I'm going to be using for tonight to sleep. We're currently having a problem with ants, so that might also be very interesting. So if you do see, pardon the dog, he's not used to me being here. If you do see some white powder, it's not cocaine, it's just blue death for the ants. So yeah, that's the setup for tonight. So please join me a little bit later, and we'll be putting this to the test. Yeah, so it's about 20 to 11 at night. It is definitely time to go to sleep now. There was some light rain during the time since I've set up, but everything's still dry and no problems there. So yeah, it's now time to go to bed. Just to update on the clothing that I'm wearing, I've got my frock shirt, long trousers and shoes, and I've also got my shamach and beanie and one jacket that I've got with me for the night. So yeah, if need be, I'll jump into that depending on the situation. It's now 18 degrees according to the app, and let's get to this, and I'll speak to you during the night. Yeah, it's about 2:30 in the morning. Everything is still going according to plan. It's my view of the moon. It's clear sky. There's a few stars that you can actually see. But yeah, overall it's going well. It's down to 16 degrees. Definitely not too cold. My sleeping system is still holding and still working nicely. So yeah, see you in a couple of hours again. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock, and I can't remember the degrees. I think it's 14 degrees now. And I really did sleep with my hat on, in case you wondered. It went quite well, better than expected actually. And as you can hear, nature is waking up, the birds chirping, and I even heard a few vehicles go past already. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I can catch another hour of sleep, and then we will finish off this video giving you some feedback on what I experienced and some tips and advice. So yeah, see you hopefully in an hour. Yeah, so that extra hour of sleep that I was looking for didn't happen, but that's fine. I still enjoyed lying here listening to the birds and chirping and going on, so it was quite nice and relaxing. So just some feedback on my challenge. So we've come to the end of this challenge. First of all, the sleeping system worked out nicely with the bivy bag, the sleeping bag inside, and the mattress, or the pressed foam mattress that I used. It worked out nicely. The isolation from the ground was excellent, no problem there. One thing that I noticed is that there was a lot of condensation inside the bivy bag. So that is something that you definitely have to take into consideration. And I'm going to say that if you are claustrophobic, the sleeping system is probably not for you, because I had to put the bivy bag over my head in order to make sure that everything was fine. So yeah, if you're claustrophobic, it's not going to work for you, but it did work out nicely for me. Yeah, so the temperature did go down to 14 degrees, I think it was. And yeah, it was definitely not a problem, definitely not a big challenge. Worked out nicely. Slept warm. I didn't even have to put on my jacket. I might consider putting it on now that I'm getting up. But I'm just, as you can see, in my frock shirt and long pants, and that was that. So definitely not a big problem in that, as far as that is concerned. So yeah, once again, it is important to know what you are capable of. It's important to know what your equipment is capable of. So I would suggest that you, in some shape, way or form, test your equipment on a regular basis, and to make sure that you can actually use it and that it is working for your conditions and for your situation. So I've done my bit for as far as that is concerned. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed spending time with me as well. It's definitely now time to go and grab a coffee. My wife is still sleeping inside, so I'll probably have to make it myself, and probably have to give her some coffee as well while she's still in bed. Ah, there's a nice breeze coming through now. Definitely going to put on my jacket. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you did find some worth in this video. And yeah, keep on prepping, and see you on the next one.